We are delivering a solution for Tier 1 broadcasters. Vitec is positioned to be the highest studio quality content in the industry at the lowest bit rates. Our primary focus for these products are to support remote contribution applications, multiple camera, synchronous camera, and or single shot highly produced shows. Vitec prides itself on the development of video and audio codecs. Because we manufacture and manage the codec, the highest quality codecs, the lowest latency codecs, we use the term purpose-built here. These are not commodity products. These are purpose-built, specialized products. I define purpose-built by taking the market's exact requirements and applying the technology that we've developed within Vitec, but molding the technology to be exactly fitting like a puzzle piece. We're building devices that are purpose-built for broadcast that deliver the media under extreme conditions. Those are the type of applications and type of customers we're after. The customers that innovate, but also demand excellence and have very high standards. At Vitec, we are very much changing that paradigm, and we are very much positioning our HEVC 422 10-bit codec as a mezzanine codec at 1/10 of the bandwidth of JPEG. We've also optimized that for flow control so that you can get glass-to-glass presentation from ACE encoder to ACE decoder in less than 1 frame, which is a paradigm change. We're the only ones that can do this. We are delivering a solution for Tier 1 broadcasters. Studio quality 422 10-bit. Ultra low latency, under 1 frame glass-to-glass. Enhanced features with TalkBack. It's always our goal to exceed the customer's expectations and go above and beyond. It's a relationship beyond just selling products. If our products don't meet the requirements for the customer doesn't get the shot. They don't get the content into the studio. They're not live on air. So it's essential. At the end of the day, the Vitec encoders and decoders are tools to help them do their job. I like being in essential businesses because it lets us develop a greater product.